Imagine Veepon join Ultrona to bring us a Boro device.
I'm excited. You're getting me excited. Ramp it up more.
They did.
More.
I've got it. It's here.
What? More.
Now we're going to look at it. I'm going to share it with him. I'll show him all the colours.
I did one of those, right? It was like excitement. I was getting there.
Yeah.
And then right at the last minute, you let me down.
No. See, Ultrona for years made enthusiast devices. They were quite a big deal.
Yeah.
Very big in America.
Yes.
UK, they kind of penetrated. Europe saw a little bit. UK saw a little bit. Big in America. Now, Veepon have done a collab with Ultrona, the nerdier side of vaping, and have brought us a Boro device. Now, we love Boros.
We do. We love Boros.
You rock a billet box.
Yes.
I like Tony B's Pulse.
Yes.
I've got a billet box.
I loved the Cthulhu.
I love the Cthulhu. There's a whole range of them.
Yeah.
Now, what Boro devices are all about is you can borrow a tank from one device and drop it into another. They're cross-compatible. This is the Kuka by Veepon. Now, if we drop down and take a look, AJ, you can pick up any one of those that you like. One of them I've actually borrowed it's from the Aspire box. I've swapped it over. Okay, so
I can't help but notice that
it comes with a stock coil, and
you've been vaping it.
So I was using this.
Yes. And you changed the juice.
After about 5 days, I burnt the coil. So yeah, I've put in my Aspire box tank. So you can run Nautilus coils, BP coils.
Okay.
Okay, should we drop back down to it?
That's a shameful admission.
This is the Kuka. Now, as you can see, AJ's nicely representing there. We have our up, down, and fire button on one side with our battery. There it is. Look at that funky colorway just popping out. Now, this device here goes up to 60 watts. You'll see on the reverse, our Boro tank slots in. And the beauty of this device is they've done something kind of unique. I certainly haven't seen it. The integrated drip tip that goes into the billet box style 510 screw piece is actually removable. You can pull that out, AJ. That's it. Give it a little tug. There you go. So there's the mouthpiece that we screw down. And we've got lumps on the base of the 510, which turn it into a removal tool. So if you've got a 510 mouthpiece that you want to swap it over with, you can do that. That's pretty cool. The box itself does come with the VPC 0.3 mesh coil for direct to lung vaping. It's also got a VPC 0.6 mesh coil for mouth to lung vaping. The device is chargeable through the device with USB-C, and basically, what's there not to like about it? There's loads of different colorways. If I pop open another one here, so I'll grab on the black. You can see on one side we've got our tank, but on the other side, funky colors. And they all have something special about it. The pink I really like because it's what we would call gender reveal on the inside. Blue, like a little surprise there, just popping out. And because we've got all of the colorways, you can kind of switch over the door panels if you wanted to and go for
I was literally just going to do that.
Something a bit different, make up your own. Yeah, I like that.
I like that. Okay, there's a lot to go through here. Boro devices, I just love them. Veepon have done quite a few recently with the Tita series.
Yeah, so
and they're very good.
They cut their teeth on the Tita, which was a dot mod style tank.
What's this plastic? It's like a Delrin it's made of.
No, it's PCU.
Okay. It feels really nice.
Yeah. So it's a lovely, smooth, lightweight plastic.
Yeah, it feels very light for a Boro device.
Once you chuck in your tank all juiced up, which I think on the proprietary is like 5 mil. Obviously, in TPD regions, there'll be a bung.
Yes, this is obviously just because we film
It's for
overseas.
this is
It's for display purposes.
Display purposes only.
Yes, we don't have 5 mil in the UK.
No, 2 mil.
Yes,
2
that's
mil.
correct.
So in the
yes.
UK, obviously, just put 2
Just-
mils in there.
In fact, you were only going to put 2 mils of juice in that tank.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
I was going to say what's quite interesting is to see the USB-C port on it, which you don't normally see on.
Yeah, so
Boros.
ultimate convenience. So again, it's looking at all types of vapors. It comes with those 2 stock coil options. But let's face it, you're probably going to switch that out. If you've bought the Tita X or you just want the Tita X tank, you can buy that. You can buy the rebuildable. There's so many different options for playing here. You've got up to 60 watts to play with,
Yeah.
which for mouth to lung, direct to lung, is pretty much all bases
This
covered.
would be the perfect kind of Boro for someone who vapes like me, who likes a kind of 35 to 40 watt experience because there's so much airflow. You've got the side and obviously the open front panel.
Yeah, so for
when
you,
we look at when we look at something like the billet, but as a comparison, we only have airflow on the side and the door closes off. So I find the airflow a bit too restrictive on that.
yeah,
So this is really
like
good.
GTX coil, PMP
Yeah.
coil, which you can put in the BP tank. Then, of course, you've got other options in the market now with like Suicide Mods are doing,
Yes.
where you've got their own proprietary tanks that you can drop in. Now, all of those options, if you're stuck by the airflow of the device, something like this that from stock comes with this huge cutout,
It's incredible.
that's going to throw the clouds.
And what's, if you're new to the Boro world, what's just amazing with it is the interchangeability of almost all of the components. So you can make it exactly as you want. You get the base mod part to your taste, and then I change the panels, I'll change the tank that I'm using, I'll change the coils in it. You can tailor it to be the perfect vape device for you.
I can honestly see this going to the next step being like, yes, you can swap over these panels, but reality, you only buy one color.
Yes.
So what's the harm then in Veepon listing just the panels available?
Yeah.
So if you do want pink with black, then you can just go out, pick up the black panels.
I'd also be
Bang, done.
and this is really common with Boro devices, I'd be really tempted to get a clear door
Yeah.
because seeing the two-way color is beautiful. That yellow and the blue together and the pink and the blue together, it's lovely to look at.
The pink and the blue, that is an incredible color match. And the fact that it's hidden underneath is kind of what we love about the ODB wraps.
Yes, and you get to see your cool battery wrap. Shout out to ODB. Obviously, they made our backdrop too.
Yeah.
One thing that we've not talked about, which is I've not actually seen yet on a Boro, it's a bit of a pet hate of mine, is removing the batteries. It can be kind of difficult.
Yeah.
But inside the Kuka, or however you... Are you supposed to say Kuka?
I'm saying Kuka, like I'm speaking German. Kuka.
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 How else would you say it? Kuka?
It's Kuka.
Kuka?
Kuka.
Kuka? Let us know how we're saying it wrong, as we always say everything wrong.
Yeah. I think we've got this right. Kuka.
Anyway, my point being, on the Kuka, it comes with this tiny little, you can't barely see it there, a little battery tab.
I can demonstrate.
Oh,
here.
he's got.
So,
Thanks, Blue Peter Pete.
yeah, it comes with this handy little thing in the battery bay when you get it straight out of the box. So you can drop that over your 18650, and then you've got this handy little tab to pull it out.
Just give it a little tug.
For me, is far better than having a ribbon that kind of gets in the way.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
Yeah. On more than one occasion, my battery has been stuck inside the billet.
What's it like size-wise if you drop that to the side of your billet box, just to help out for scale? So both are 18650 devices.
They stand pretty much identical in height. I would say the billet is slightly wider,
Okay.
and thickness is... The Kuka's a little bit thicker.
Yeah. The door panels definitely won't marry up. Put it that way.
No. And obviously that's made of metal, hence the name.
Yeah.
But this is a lot more lightweight and pocket friendly.
Yeah. you know, for me, it's about options, and seeing something like this come to the market, I get excited about what will the affordability be of the Kuka. So at present, we haven't actually been told launch price.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's going to be in the affordable realms.
What's affordable for a Boro in your world?
Okay, so for me,
is that sub 100?
Yeah, this is a device that I'm hoping comes in around the sort of 90 quid mark.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I've no idea what it's going to be, but you know, we've seen it with like Tony B's Pulse AIO from Vandy Vape.
Yeah.
And it did exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Here we've got similar form factor, in fact, slightly smaller because it's the 18650, so we'd be comparing it to like the Pulse Mini.
Yes. Which I really like the Pulse Mini.
Yeah, and that came with loads of options as well. The thing is, in that price park, with the option to buy panels that you can switch over from the other colours, I think it's going to be really popular.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the integrated mouthpiece not only turns this as a tool, but you can drop that out and put in any other type of 510 mouthpiece from a different vape, perhaps. So yeah, if there's comfort in the form factor of what you're currently using, then great, you can run with that. But yeah, it's just another great device in the Boro tank market.
It's one of the more versatile ones as well. I mean, I'm trying to think of what's comparable. You think potentially the Delrin Cthulhu is a similar type of device because it's made of a plastic of some kind.
I would have said so.
This is more versatile.
I don't know if it's the smallest ever,
no,
but it's certainly one of the smallest.
Yeah.
The Cthulhu Delrin, certainly in the same kind of region of size and lightweight. It's just offering something a little bit
exciting.
Special.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Something different.
Yeah, I love the fact that we've seen Ultrono return.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me excited for what other geeky parts of vaping are going to head our way. Color options on release are these that we've shown on the table. I think it'll be interesting again to see what doors come out for these, just so we can start customizing. But the thing is, no matter what coil type you like, whether it's even a Caliburn, a GTX from Vaporesso, a PMP from Voopoo, stock coil options galore.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Veepon have their own stock coil option straight out of the box. And they have the T2X, which is the rebuildable option. So for the more enthusiast, there's that. And if that isn't enough, then swap out your tank, put in your favorite.
Yeah, totally.
So
and that's the beauty of this style of vaping.
Something for everyone. But for us, that's been exciting to see. That's our look at the Kuka from Veepon, collaboration with Ultrono. And if you like Boro devices, stay tuned to the channel because there's plenty of others coming up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, you'll be the first to know. If you want to talk about this device, there's the comment sections. If you were stressed out in any way by having to put up with this, use the comment section for therapy.
Coming from the man wearing a lime green shirt. If you need to talk about having to stare at that for the whole video, then there is the comment section. And also, if you want to help me fundraise in order to replace Pete's wardrobe, we do have channel memberships. It will go some way to hiring a new host.
Goodbye.